Okay, so this inner record will be shorter because I already actually recorded and lost about 20 minutes annoyingly because this app clearly doesn't work in the long term. It just removes whatever it is and doesn't even save it for some reason. So I'm going to need to find some other piece of software. It's just too frustrating otherwise. Anyway, I have about half an hour left of a Japanese film called Our Little Sister from 2015 or 16. It's been quite mundane so far, but visually interesting as usual. The music is nice as well. So I was idly wondering do in in Japan, why do yukatas and fireworks seem to go hand in hand? It makes little sense because, in a way, I don't know, they seem to be vulnerable as clothing, don't they? I assume, well, maybe not more vulnerable than any other type of clothing, but somehow it seems to be very free flowing and so able to be caught alight easily. I assume I've never seen anything catching a light, but somehow it seems like it could be done easily. At one point, they seem to think that pickled plums, which I'm suddenly curious about, I seriously have no idea what they might taste like. It seems very much of just like a pickled. No. Well, anyway, they seem to think that they can be used as some sort of voodoo doll of some sort, except with names instead of. I know names have a certain significance in the country, but as a voodoo doll, really, I don't think voodoo is practiced there. Don't think Shintoism or Buddhism, for that matter, has any similar elements though. So in this film, death is all pervasive, but one noticeable thing is that, as is observed at one point, there is one sister that is seemingly eternally optimistic. But at this point, I don't know. I mean, what the point is? That when another sister next to her is crying constantly, the other one is actually smiling as wide as possible. That's a bit, just a slight bit over the top, I suppose. I don't know. Also, at one point, they seem to claim that someone can be kind but not good. Makes little sense, really. I mean, what is good? Good is so subjective, anyway. So vague. Kind is something at least specific, but surely if one can be kind, then one is good, and if one isn't good, then one isn't necessarily kind either. But just as mentioned earlier, this is about the ephemerality of life, I suppose. It's a sort of a mundane drama that not just sort of, it's much so, but otherwise it's like I don't have complaints, but then it's not absolutely outstanding either. It can be heartfelt at times, but still, it's well, just as life itself. It's just goes along. It's better than all the just melodrama that I watched recently, and it's a pity the 20 minutes were lost. But either way, I liked it, but still there's something, I don't know, missing that there could have been, I suppose. I'm not sure.